everybody, welcome back to my channel. Strawhat Deku here, and today I'm here with my One Piece manga review for manga chapter 954, Like a Dragon Given Wings. So I just want to quickly cover the stuff that happened in it, because there's a lot of little things that happen from parts of the chapter, so I just want to cover the things I thought were interesting. So to start off with Gang Badge's Oh My Family Volume 5, I'm loving I'm just loving Gang Badge as a whole concept right now. I'm loving him as the MVP dad for anime. He's got the I Love Family flag. He's doing great. But anyway, so the chapter starts, and we learn that Odin had two katanas, two katanas that were passed down. It was Ami no Habakiri, and it was also Enma. So the thing I find interesting that was pointed out in this chapter was not only do both the swords look beautiful, they showed the sheaths and they looked pretty interesting, but they were also created by more than one blacksmith. It says they were forged by two separate blacksmiths, so I'm assuming one forged each sword. But that's not just Hitetsu then that we've met previously. That means there's another famed blacksmith, maybe dead, maybe somewhere else, maybe they've left, but it just opens up the series to another famous blacksmith who should be in or has been in Wano. Really interesting point. I like that Zoro's willing to return the sword back to Ryuma's grave. He says that if he's given a replacement, he would be willing to give the sword back, and I like that he's willing to visit the grave. But one of the funnier parts for sure is I like that as Zoro's trying to talk to them and tell them that, oh, I've exchanged combat with Ryuma's corpse, it actually causes them to be like, are you sure he's okay? Kawamatsu actually goes are you sure he's of sound mind? I like that Zoro doesn't take time to explain to everybody that he fought a zombie. He's just like, oh, I fought Ryuma, that guy that died a long time ago. I thought that was hysterical. I like that he's just showing respect for Ryuma though, so I'm excited to see where that goes. Very, 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 very interesting part is this Kaido Hawkins Apu alliance. I'm very interested to see where this goes going forward. Just knowing that it started off with Hawkins and Kid being betrayed by Apu, who was already working for Kaido, going down to Hawkins saying he had 0% chance of escape, 0% chance of survival, 40% chance of surrendering and surviving. So he went with that. Obviously, choose to live. Why don't you? That's the smart decision. Kaido, however, won't kill people, so he took Kid and them, tried breaking them down. He's using Kid currently as he's using Kid's life as blackmail over Kid's crew to get them to do what he needs them to do. Obviously, we saw what he did to Killer, which is heartbreaking. I'm really hoping Chopper pulls through. I think Chopper is going to be the one to get rid of all the effects of the sad fruit, at least try to save the people and try to heal them. Obviously, it's Chopper, Dr. MVP for the win. Another big point I wanted to point out too was just that I also kind of think it's kind of interesting that Kaido's idea when he wants to fight an enemy is that he wants to break down their ideas, not necessarily kill them. If they're stronger, Kaido wants to bend you to his will. It's not the same, but I think it's kind of similar to how Luffy doesn't kill his victims. When it comes to Crocodile, when you got Arlong, when you got basically all his, I don't know why I'm picking them. When you go through any of Luffy's big villains, he finishes them off, but it's more by he breaks them and he breaks their dreams. He breaks their will. Even though they're bad dreams and bad, he's evil. But Luffy finds a way to beat them without actually killing them. And I think that it's just interesting that Kaido has the same kind of mentality, but he's still gonna he's a lot more evil. He's gonna blackmail them and bend them to his will. Another big point I think is who released Law. I've seen a lot of theories online right now. People are saying it could possibly be Drake. I think that's a good possibility. Another one could be possibly Kyoshiro. I just thought because he's somebody who's not there, but I do think the Drake one's a little bit more relevant just because we've seen Drake being a bit shady. He's part of the worst generation. There's more reasons for him to be involved. Another good point is I like that we got a quick little Luffy scene. It's a quick one. We got little Master Hyo, who's just essentially Master Yoda, just sitting behind Luffy as Luffy's just pounding a huge block of steel like it's Jello. He's just blowing through stuff. And then after that scene, it goes over to show a lot of the Akazai 9 meeting up, sitting down, and talking about Lord Yasuie's message. And I think it's pretty interesting that Lord Yasuie's message of adding two lines to the body of the snake to make it a lizard, which will signify turning it from Habu Port to Tokage Port. I think that's very important just because obviously it's important. It's moved the series around, but it's just very interesting to see that everybody picked it up so quickly and they were able to explain it to us finally. So we at least got that answer out of the way. Another good point is that we got a super quick notice of Frankie. He's already fixing those ships up, so he's ready to go. I'm really interested to see who all's gonna meet up at before they move, because they still have yet to actually meet up with Luffy, so I assume we'll get those soon, like, sooner than later. But after it shows the Yakuza 9 reminiscing on their memories of Yasoi and all his messages telling them that you are now the guardian deities of Wano, like protect Wano. I just think it's very interesting to see them all together and in scale, to see like that beautiful shot of them all side by side was very nice. So, and the other way you're able to enter Wano is to cut through a waterfall, go through caves where you'll reach Morgu Port, and there's a gondola that will raise you from Morgu Port up to the city of Hamakiri. And sorry, it'll raise you up to the city of Hamakiri, and here where we come in, it shows us a familiar laugh, and obviously we got Apu showing up now. We know that laugh. Apu is here. He's ready. Doesn't want to be left out of the fight. He says he doesn't want to be like left out of the party. He's here to make sure. He's here to make sure he's part of whatever is about to. So when we see Scratchman Apu, he's talking with Kaido, and as he's walking, and behind him you see these huge giant figures, and these are the numbers, is what they're calling them here. And I just find this interesting because there's already theories going around, but you see them holding like a big Oni club. Some of them got these big demon horns, like, so possibly a demon race, possibly related to like the Oars family or something there. I'm curious to see where it leads. It's kind of cool to see some of these monsters on Onigashima. Like, you're going to like a demon island. It makes sense that there's this demon race of creatures who like to hang out there, or like that's where Kaido happens to make them hang out. Like that's where he calls them to or something. So honestly, the biggest part, which is I was saving for last, and it was at the end of the chapter, has to be the ending where we get a screenshot, which I have over here. Yeah, I figured it out. We have a screenshot we have a screenshot where it shows you that it's the Big Mom and the Animal Kingdom Pirates and the Big Mom Pirates are going to form a pirate alliance. So maybe it's just the alcohol talking. I don't think it is, but the idea of them teaming up together is a terrifying idea because alone they're so strong and scary. But the idea of Luffy and crew having to fight the both of them is just massive. It would be a very hard fight. I was having trouble thinking how he'd just be Kaido or how he would just be Big Mom, but having to fight both, that's nuts. So I'm very, very, very excited for the next chapter. It sucks that we're on break next week, but Oda's got to get healthy, man. You know, you just do you, Oda. Take your time. We all love the series. It makes life a lot better. I am very, 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 very excited to see what happens with this Big Mom Animal Kingdom Pirates alliance. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. I think a big issue will definitely be when Luffy shows up. They're both going to want Luffy's head. Big Mom's not going to want to give Kaido the satisfaction of killing him because she has such a grudge. But Kaido at the same time will just not want to give Big Mom the satisfaction. He'll be like, no, I have a grudge with this kid. He messed up my whole sad production and all the trade I do for my illegal devil fruits. That, like, it's just, I just think they're going to have an argument, and that might cause them a fight. And, like, I hope it's not an out for the Straw Hats to escape, because I really would like to see something happen, like some sort of conclusion to this where somebody gets defeated. But until then, like, I guess it's just theorizing. So if you guys have any theories or comments, leave it on the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and the Strawhat Deku signing off. Stay safe, everybody.